It is not a good idea to sit still in a car in such a cold day. Even if the windows are all rolled up and the heater is on full blast, I'm still freezing. So I decide to pull my coat closer to me, just to keep my body a bit warmer. I sigh. The cold weather is bad enough, but what's worse than that is what I have experienced in these days. My dad, who's sitting next to me, clears his throat and tries to break the silence between us. Jessica. He looks at me through the rearview mirror. I think we could have a talk. You see, I'm sorry for what I've done. Without giving him any response, I turn up the volume to my music. I'm not in a mood to talk to him, and I'm so tired of his apologies. He's been trying to say sorry to me for about a week, and I suddenly find this word disgusting because of him. I wish I could rush into my mother's house right now, but unfortunately, I'll have to wait for another 30 minutes to see her smiley face again. The reason why I'm moving to Mom's house is because my so-called father has found a new partner of his life, and that new partner wants me out of their house desperately. That bitch's name is, well, I'd rather call her Bitchy. Yeah, let's just call her Bitchy. Honestly speaking, I don't want to talk about her anymore. Every time I think of her, her voice and her face pops into my head and they irritate me so much. So, enough about that little bitch. I chose to live with Dad when my parents got divorced because my mother was an senior manager of a huge enterprise. She has to travel place to place all around the year, and she hardly has any time to look after me and my brother. But we still love her because she supports us financially to chase after our dreams. My dream is to open up a bakery, but my father is strongly against this idea. He wants me to be a lawyer, just like him. And actually, that is one of the reasons why they got divorced. Suddenly, my phone rings in my pocket. As I pull it out, I see a new message from Phillips. It reads as, "Follow, babe. I miss you so much. I hope you forgive me. I'm truly sorry for what I've done, and I just want you to know that I love you. I love you forever and ever." Holy crap. Another word that I shall feel disgusting from now on. Love. I roll my eyes, and I feel like I'm on the verge of crying. Another man in my life, and he lets me down as well. Phillips is my ex-boyfriend. I loved him very much. His hair is short, and his eyes are brown. We were together for over 2 years, and I thought we were going to get married one day. But foolish me, I shouldn't believe in his love. Flashback. I was heading towards Philip's house to complain about how my father chose Bitchy over me. Dad just told me this news this morning. I was furious, and my tears kept rolling down my face. I turned into Phillips Street, and soon I saw a car parking in front of his house. That car belongs to my best friend, Jolene. What is she doing here? I can't help but wonder. I went into his house without knocking, like I usually do. I headed directly towards Phillips's bedroom, but then I heard crying and moaning coming from his room. I was shocked. I knew that voice very well. It's from Jolene. At that moment, I feel like the entire world has turned against me. Within 24 hours, everyone I loved has left me. I could literally hear my heart breaking. But it was not the time to think about that. I quickly pulled myself together and smashed the door open. They turned to look at me, frozen. "Why did you guys stop?" I asked sarcastically. "You guys haven't had enough, have you?" Speechlessly, they started to look for their clothes, which were thrown all over the floor. I picked up Jolene's bra and threw it at her. "Hey, you might want to use this, little bitch." "Jesse, listen to me. It's a misunderstanding. It's not." Before Phillips could finish, I rolled up my eyes and interrupted him. "Oh, yeah, let me have a guess," I said in a dramatic tone. "You guys wanted to know each other better, so you got onto the bed, right?" Jolene has been quiet all the time. She was looking at the floor as she always did when she was scared. I turned to look at her. "I can't believe it, Jolene. We've been friends since we were 7, I shouted at her. "I don't want to see your ugly face ever again." I turned around, walked out of the house. Phillips kept calling my name, but his words were trash to me from now on. End of flashback. I used to be a happy girl, a carefree girl, a girl who thought that love was the purest thing in the world. I used to go to parties, make new friends, and do the unimaginable things. But now, I'm left with sad and dull. I prefer to stay at home, watching TV program which I used to think boring, eating ice creams and trying to avoid socializing as much as possible. And most importantly, I will never believe in love again. Jessie! My mom yells out my name as soon as she sees me. She rushes towards me and engulfs me in a hug. The impact almost causes me to fall on the ground. Then she keeps kissing me and tears start to swim in her eyes. My nose is filled with her perfume, and all of a sudden, I feel truly relaxed. If there is anyone left in the world who I can trust, that person is my mother. She would never betray me or give up on me. Smile appears on my face, and this is the first time I smile in the past couple of days. I feel so comfortable in her arms. Jessie, you've grown a lot. I missed you so much. Well, Mom, I think we just met 2 weeks ago. I chuckle and continue to say, I missed you too, Mom. I hear my father clears his throat. Is he trying to say something now? What does he want this time? I turn around and stare at my father, but he just smiles at me. When he feels my gazes, he turns to smile at my mother. Angela, you look gorgeous as always. He greets my mom. Well, I have to admit that my dad is telling the truth this time. My mother is 45 now, and yet she still looks like a maiden in her 20s. Her long straight hair is pulled into a ponytail. She wears a black dress, and it fits her body perfectly. Her high cheekbones complements her brown eyes, and her red lipstick helps her look professional. I closely resembles my mother, except that my hair is slightly curled at the bottom and my eyes are bluish green. I inherited that from my father. I wouldn't deny that I am a good-looking girl. Actually, most of my family members were models when they are young. Thank you, Hughes. Mom replies and then turns to me. Jessie, I have a meeting in an hour. I hate to leave you since you've just arrived, but I'm afraid I'll have to. She says apologetically. I'm so sorry for this, Jessie. I thought I wasn't going to be this busy today, but I hope you understand. I turn to look at the mansion that my mom calls home. It's beautiful, and it's huge. It is 2 stories high, and inside there are 10 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, 1 large kitchen, 2 dining rooms, 2 living areas, 2 workshops, 1 attic, and 1 basement. Oh yes. Finally, there is a huge meeting room which can allocate more than 20 people at the same time. I shake my head, smile at Mom. Don't worry, Mom, I understand. This is your house after all. Mom smiles back at me. I see Kara coming out of the house. She is one of my mother's maid. I quickly run towards her. A huge smile appears on her face as soon as she sees me. Then she embraces me in her arms tightly. She is more like an aunt for me. She has short, curly, gay hair, and she is short but strong. Aunt Kara, how are you doing? I'm good, Jessie. Don't you worry about me, my love. How are you doing? She replies as she smiles at me. Oh, by the way, I made your favorite apple pie. Remember to have some later. I'm all right. Wait, what did you just say? Pie. I can't wait to eat that. My mouth is already watering once I hear her words. She chuckles at me. Kara, Dad says to Kara, it's nice to see you again. I wonder when he could stop interrupting my conversation. Then Dad turns to look at me and says in a serious tone, Jessie, can we talk for a minute? No. I reply without even giving a thought. There's nothing we can talk about. Then I turn to my mom. Mom, I'll see you inside. I see a nervous expression comes to her face. She starts to twiddle her thumbs and bite her lip. She often does this when she is under pressure, or when she is deep in thought. Anyway, I walk towards the main entrance of the house, and Kara follows behind me. Jessica Turner. I suddenly froze in place when I hear my father calls out my full name. My tense starts to build up. Kara notices this and steps away from me. She knows that when I am tense, I'm likely to go crazy. And believe me, it is not a good idea to stand close to me when I'm crazy. Jessica, I expected you to understand. You are not a kid anymore. Dad sounds angry in his tone. He's apparently getting impatient with me, which pisses me off some more. I do understand, Hughes. I turn around to look at him and start to reply. I do understand that you love your new partner more than me. I spit out and walk into the house without looking back ever again. I think I'm on the verge of crying again. How much tears could a girl hold? I'm merely an ordinary 17-year-old girl, and I shouldn't even be worrying about these things. I can't handle this crap anymore. I wish I have a normal life, a normal family, and a normal relationship with my boyfriend. My parents are still married, my dad cares about me more than anything in this world, and my boyfriend loves me unconditionally. But I have none of these. My life is far away from normal because I'm Jessica Turner. About half an hour later, Dad finally decides to return to his home. He tried to say goodbye to me before leaving, but I simply ignored him. Mom goes to prepare for her meeting, and I am enjoying Kara's apple pie. I wish my brother is here as well. If he is here, he would have been comforting me. He would have told Dad to go away and leave me alone. He would have protected me. He would have done everything that could keep me smiling. My brother Andrew is 2 years older than me. He is now at the university, all the way in London. I miss him so much. He's trying hard to get a degree as an engineer. Dad wanted him to become a surgeon, but Andrew didn't listen to him. And that's how I learned to stand up against my dad and to chase after my own dream. His voice pops into my mind. Keep your head up high and smile. Stand up tall, remain strong. Then he would turn to look at me and say in a soft and tender tone, "Always remember, you are strong because I am your brother." It's getting dark already and I can see the stars begin to appear in the sky. I'm resting in my huge bedroom and looking out the window to the backyard. The only thing I don't like about this place is the forest away from the mansion. It looks strange and scary. The trees are surrounded by mysterious fog, and I shiver at the thought of going into the forest because I'm not sure what would happen if I do. As I'm thinking about that, I saw something black zipping through the trees. What was that? I can't help but start to panic. Was it a dog? But it was certainly larger than an ordinary dog. Was it a bear? But I don't think it is possible to move that fast for a bear. My heart starts to going in overdrive as the tension starts to increase inside me. I shake my head with my eyes closed and look back at that forest. Thank goddess, there is nothing this time. It just looks creepy, as usual. Maybe I'm just tired and I have some hallucination. I hear someone knocks on my door. I clear my previous thoughts and get up from my bed. "Come in," I say. The door is opened slowly and Mom's head pops inside. She looks concerned and worried. "Dear, are you all right?" "Yeah, I'm fine. Just a bit mad at Dad." I sigh. "Of course, you should be. I still can't believe that he married that little—" She suddenly stops before the S word comes out from her mouth. "I can't believe he chose his new partner over his own daughter." I decide to remain silent as my mom rants about the reasons she divorced my father. He is a selfish person. He wants everything to go in his way, and he never learns from his past mistakes. Mom keeps going on and on until I stand up from my bed and start to unpack my stuff. She stops ranting and comes to offer me some help. I truly appreciate it, since I don't want to talk about my father anymore. When we are halfway done, my right shin starts to ache. I wince and start to rub it, but it doesn't help at all. Mom notices my actions and she looks at me worryingly. "What's wrong, darling?" she asks. "Well, nothing really. It's been happening for a week." I continue to rub my right shoulder. I close my eyes and count to 10. Hope I can calm myself down in this way. "It's probably just because I'm tired today." "I think you should." Mom suddenly stops as she wants to say something. She looks scared for a moment. She bites her lip again and she looks off into space. "Hey, Mom?" I have no idea as to what she is up to. I try to jolt her out of whatever she is thinking. "Are you all right, Mom?" "Yeah. I think you should have some rest. You must have been stressed these days. You've been through a lot," she says in a nervous tone and tries to cover up for her previous behavior. "Jessie, you do realize I'm sorry? You don't deserve any of this." "No, Mom, it's not your fault. Don't worry about me anymore, because I'm with you now, and I couldn't wish for anything else." I hug her as she starts to cry. "Jessie, I know I'm a horrible parent. I wasn't by your side to support you when you needed me," she says upset. She thinks this is her fault, which makes me feel painful in my chest. But soon, she wipes her tears away and says, "Let me at least make it up to you, darling. How about a spa on Saturday?" "Mom, it's not your fault, you know. But still, how could I reject a spa offer from you?" I smile at her and embrace her in my arms again. I miss these moments with my mom, the moments where I'm by her side, either shopping, relaxing, or just talking. I always feel happy and comfortable with my mom. Good. That will ease the aching in your right shoulder a bit. She winks. And you smell terrible. You really should take a good bath. Thank you, Mom. I love you so much, I say dramatically. But anyway, what did Dad say to you before he left? He didn't say anything, actually. She rolls her eyes. It was I who was talking all the time. I asked him to leave you some space. I also said some harsh things, but I don't think you need to get to know about that. Her voice sounds surely proud. She loves the moments where she protects her children so that no one could mess with her kids. Then she continues to ask, so, how's you and Phillips? My world crushes upon me as soon as I hear that name. I can't hold back my tears any longer. My heart starts to ache some more. My mom looks at me while my hands are held by hers. There's curiosity in her eyes. She probably thinks that I miss him so much. I decide to tell her the truth. We broke up because he cheated on me, I say as tears start to stream down my face. She is speechless when she hears my words. She gasps and embraces me in her arms. I continue to say, with Jolene, what? She exclaims angrily. Her face looks furious, and it feels like she is going to kill someone to revenge for me. I swear, darling, if I ever see those two bastards, I'll… Calm down, Mom, just forget about it. I try to comfort her. They now mean nothing to me. I don't want to think about them anymore because I am here, and I want to start a fresh new life. I say as I put a fake smile on my face. I'll take a shower since you just said I smell terrible. She laughs. I love it when Mom laughs because I'm happy when I know she's happy. Do you have some Epsom salt? My shoulder hurts a lot. I ask as I start to rub my shoulder again. Yeah, you can find it in your bathroom drawer. Thank you, Mom. I walk towards my bathroom. Good night, Mom. I love you. Thanks for everything you offer me. Even without looking at her, I know Mom must be smiling now. I can feel the happiness radiating off of her. No worries, darling. Have a good night, she replies softly. Oh, by the way, your school starts in 2 days. Awesome. I love my school life. No, not really. Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Betty White. A pretty girl comes towards me while I'm entering the school. I freeze and look at her with caution. I'm not expecting someone to meet me this fast. Actually, I hope I wouldn't meet anyone at all today. But my hope is in vain. Here, standing right in front of me, is a girl with clear blue eyes and dark long hair which reaches up to her belly button. Her bangs are cut side-swept and her smile is impressive. She wears a black leather jacket and she's quite tall. Her olive skin is glowing in the sun. For a moment, I thought she's a heroine from a cartoon, but I quickly shake that thought away. Welcome to Roland High School, the home of the Lions, she says enthusiastically and holds her hand out to me. Hi, I'm Jessica Turner. You may just call me Jessie. I reply with a smile on my face as I put my hand in hers and shake it. It's nice to meet you too. All right, Jessie. I'm sorry if you feel that welcoming thing was a bit awkward, Betty says shyly. I'm a member of the welcoming committees in this school. Our town is a small town. Not many students would enroll here. Actually, this is my first time welcoming new students. Oh, was it? It's great, actually. Don't you worry about that. I laugh along with her, trying to make her feel better. We walk into the school. Just like other schools, everyone is chatting in their little groups. The jocks and the cheerleaders are near their lockers. The nerds are sitting at the stairs and getting bullied by some jerks. The scary students are leaning against the wall just so that they look innocent, and the sluts are looking at the mirror. This school is a small one, and its hallways are crowded. It is an old school as well. You can see all the lockers are rusting a little, the paint is faded, and the sign at the gate of the school is missing some letters as well. The sign actually reads Row D High School. Yes, it is a public high school. I begged my mom for 2 hours yesterday to enroll me here since I don't want to stay with some stupid, arrogant, rich classmate. Here's your schedule and your school packet. Take them, Betty says. She hands them over to me. As I look around, panic begins to build up inside me again. I am surrounded by so many strangers. None of them knows about me, and I know about none of them either. Who know what will happen to me? Who know what they would do to me? But thankfully, Betty must have noticed the horrified expression on my face. She tries to comfort me. Don't worry, Jessie. You'll get used to it. And also, I'll be sticking with you for the entire day. It's part of my responsibility, after all, she winks. So, what's your first period? Betty asks me as I open up my packet. Mathematics, I reply after looking at my schedule. I see. So, you need to go to room 246. Your teacher would be Mr. George, she informs me. Well, he's a nice person. The only thing is that he gives loads of homework. What else do you have? My second period is physics, third period English, fourth period history, and fifth period drama, I reply. Oh, I have drama for my fifth period. I don't like drama, to be honest. Wow, that's great. I have you for everything except for the first and the fifth. Suddenly, her face turns panicked. Damn it. I forgot I had to do something. I have to go now. She turns around and starts to run away from me. She shouts as she goes, I'm sorry, Jessie, but I know you are a smart girl and you will find your classroom. It's room 246, remember? Soon, she disappears in the crowd. Great, I'm all alone again right now. I start to look for my locker. Many are staring at me, but I ignore them all. I finally find it. I open it up, and it's actually pretty clean. I'm lucky this time. I put all the notebooks my mom asked me to bring into the locker. I argued with her that this is my first day in this school, and I don't need to bring this many stuff. But she insisted that I should take everything with me. You should always be prepared, darling. Opportunities are only for those who are prepared, she said to me. I notice someone leans coolly against the locker next to mine. I look up and find a guy with curly blonde hair and chocolate brown eyes. He has a nice build. His dark gray shirt shows off his muscle. He has a smirk on his face, which annoys me. He starts to speak up. Hey, sweetheart, do you want to get out of this place and do something exciting with me? He says as he winks at me. Sorry, but my parents has told me thousands of times to stay away from strangers like you, I reply. Somehow, he is shocked for a moment after hearing my words. Apparently, not many girls have rejected him before. But then, how are you going to make new friends if you keep silent to strangers? He smirks again. By now, I'm so annoyed by his smirk. I want to slap his face already. But he continues to say, I'm Brian Smith. Actually, you look familiar to me. Damn it, I hate these pickup lines. They are absolutely disgusting to me. Oh, do I? Let me have a guess. I look like the girl you've been waiting for. The one who will become your future girlfriend, right? He's shocked again. I've heard this enough of times. I show him a hatred expression, but he continues to smirk at me. Babe, you may fall off a building, you may fall off a tree, but the best way to fall is to fall in love with me. I interrupt him before he could even finish. He looks at me in disbelief. I continue to say, just get lost, dude. You're lame and boring. I'm not boring, he replies. Obviously, he can't believe what he just heard. Haha, your stupidity amuses me. You are not boring indeed. Hey, you are quite interesting, he says. And guess what? You are now my best friend. You are not like other girls, they are too easy. But you are not. He puts his hand on my shoulder as we start to walk down the hallway. I'm gonna show you off to my friends. But seriously, what's your name? Oh God, are you crazy or what? You first hit on me, and now you are suddenly excited because I just rejected you. I laugh and reply, my name is Jessica. Jessica Turner. I say in the way he introduced himself to me earlier, and he laughs. Do you have a bandage? He asks. Why? Did you scrape your knee falling for me this time? We both laugh out loud. Finally, we reach his group of friends. I'm astonished when I see them. I wonder how many people in this school are good-looking. This school is full of people with god or goddess appearance. Hey guys, this is Jessica Turner. She's Andrew Turner's sister. They nod. I'm surprised that they know my brother. You know, she's a badass. She just rejected me. Everyone laughs as he pretends to cry. Hi, I'm James. The guy with the brown frohawk and gray eyes says to me. His hands are wrapped around a girl's waist. Apparently, that's his girlfriend. You are just like you, brother, huh? He asks. I nod. I'm so proud of my brother. The girl in James's arm is so cute. She has green eyes and blonde, wavy hair which goes past her shoulder. She starts to speak up. Hi, I'm Jennifer Smith, and I'm that stupid boy's twin sister. A disgusted expression comes to her face as she looks at her brother. I'm Sam. A guy with dirty blonde hair says as he shakes my hand. He seems uncomfortable in this scenario. He is not the social type by the look of it. And I'm Quark, the last guy finally says. His black hair is spiked up. His face looks perfect, just like a wonderful sculpture work. There must be plenty of girls who love him. He smiles, and shakes my hand. As the bell rings, I bid them farewell. I don't want to be late for my first class in this school, since I want to give the teacher and my classmates a good impression. I still have 3 minutes more to get to the class. I quickly climb up the stairs and walk through the hallway in search of room 246. I am getting more and more impatient as the time flows. I don't want to be late for my first class. Otherwise, my teacher would think that I'm one of those bad girls. But how could it be my fault if I couldn't find my classroom? The classroom numbers are faded and they are so difficult to read. As I am busy trying to find my classroom, I accidentally run into someone. I stumble back a bit from the impact, but fortunately, I manage to maintain balance before I fall on the floor. The place where I bumped into him is tingling. That's why I start to rub it. I'm sorry, I was just trying to find my classroom, I say in scary. What will this person do to me? Will he scold me? Will he punch me? I look up at this tall guy. He's in a similar age as me, and he has a nice build as well. His hair is black and his eyes are blue. Damn, he is sexy and handsome. I would have been swooning over him if he didn't have that furious expression on his face. We look at each other and I feel like the entire world has stopped for us. My heart overdrives again and I see something in his blue eyes. It is a huge gray wolf, and he looks like a puppy which was given a treat. It is as if he finally finds something that he has been searching for his entire life. I don't know why, but my heart somehow swells up. That wolf disappears, and I close my eyes. I must be hallucinating again. I feel dizzy and stupid right now. After a while, I open my eyes again. That person's face softens a bit. But before I think I can walk away from this easily, he bumps my shoulder so hard that I fall on the floor. Now, my shoulder hurts more badly than yesterday. Everyone around us start to laugh at me, and I feel my face is burning because of this awkwardness. For some unknown reason, I feel like my heart is broken as I watch him walking away from me. Why do I possess such feeling for someone I've just met? I can't help but wonder. But then, I quickly shake my head to clear these thoughts. That guy was rude. He certainly didn't have a wonderful morning, but that's not the reason why he could unleash his anger on me. I literally did nothing to him. Furies start to accumulate inside of me and suddenly, I hear a deep growl. It surprises me so much to know that this growl might actually come from me. What is going on? Yeah. Did I just growl? I now know for sure that this school isn't normal. The atmosphere here is strange, and I feel like there are many things awaiting for me to uncover. But how? How can I find it if I don't even know exactly what I am looking for? And why am I feeling that I'm not the girl who I previously was? I feel I have become stronger, and my temper is hanging on a thread. My temper never get out of control this fast. I want to know why I feel like this all of a sudden. Oh yes, I think I know the answer already. It's because I'm Jessica Turner. I'm not a normal girl. The people are still looking and laughing at me. I feel deeply embarrassed, but soon, my brother's voice pops up in my head. Keep your head up high and smile. Stand up tall, remain strong. Yes, I should keep my head up and be strong. I stand up from the floor, pick up my stuff, and resume walking towards my classroom. I did a big shout out to myself in my head when I finally find my classroom. Fortunately, I'm just on time. I enter the classroom at the moment when the late bell rings. The class is filled with students, but a few chairs are still empty. Some of them are staring into space while the others carry a bored look. When I walk towards Mr. George's desk, everyone looks up and stares at me. While I thought Mr. George was going to be an old teacher, he's actually pretty young. He's probably in his mid-20s. Surprisingly, he is pretty hot too. But I'm not interested in him. Firstly, he's too old for me. And secondly, he's my teacher. He has short light brown hair and blue eyes. His face looks handsome and he has a nice build as well. No way. How is it possible that even the teachers here are hot too? I don't think I can handle all that pressure. I approach him as he has his feet propped up on his desk. He is staring at his mobile phone and his fingers are busy pressing on some buttons. I guess he is texting to someone. It comes to my surprise to know that the teachers at this school are this relaxed and carefree. The teachers at my old school were so different. I look at Mr. George, but he still hasn't noticed me. He is still texting on his mobile phone. I clear my throat to draw his attention. He looks up slowly, and when he sees me, realization comes across his face. "You must be the new student," he says. "You are Jessica, right? Just call me Jessie, Mr. George." I reply with a smile. A smile appears on his face as well. "All right, class, be quiet." Mr. George makes an announcement to the entire class. "This is the new student. Her name is Jessica, or you can call her Jessie." I turn around to look at the whole class and give a shy wave to them. Some students smile at me, while some guys examine me from the top to the bottom. Disgusting. "You may have a seat over there," Mr. George says as he points at a desk near the windows. "We're just waiting for some students." I sit down in my seat, a sigh escapes my lips. I close my eyes for a moment, just so that I could regain control of myself. "All right, Jessie, calm down and you can do this. You've been doing great so far, actually. Be strong and keep your head up," I think to myself. "Jessie, you didn't tell me you had this class too," I hear a familiar voice talking to me. It's from Jennifer.